Okay, what's up guys? It's your boy, you already know, Wise Infinity, coming back. Bullshit video. It's not bullshit, but it's bullshit because I think this is a dumb topic. Why power scaling doesn't exist in One Piece. If you believe that like, I'm sorry, but I gotta make a video on this. I told him I was gonna make a video on him. If he didn't read, well, I hope you're watching this, dude, because I'm gonna expose you. You will be exposed. Why am I doing this? Cause it's just simple shit. Like, power scaling exists in all shonen. To say that it doesn't exist just makes no sense. It makes no sense. Literally, it just makes no sense. Why doesn't it make any sense? Because these characters get stronger. But I'll let you guys be the judge. I'm just gonna explain my part, and I'm just gonna let you guys be the judge. This guy's gonna keep commenting. Me, I will comment on everything. I appreciate you guys for the views. Thank you for the 100 views. We growing slightly. I appreciate that. I appreciate you guys sharing the video, liking the video, subscribing. I appreciate all that. You guys literally put a smile on my face. I love your guys' comments. I appreciate you guys. You guys literally support me, and I appreciate you guys, and I hope you guys, you know, I hope you guys can feel that personally. Well, back to what I wanted to talk about. This guy, Michael Vrabec. I told him I was gonna expose him. I told him, cause he just capping. He's straight capping. Who cares how specifically strong or fast Luffy is? I do. If you don't like the kind of content I make, then you don't have to watch it. But people care about this. You have to understand that people put other characters against each other because they find that enjoyable. Maybe you don't understand that, but that is specific. Is like, okay, that's like saying, why do people go to monster truck shows? It's the same shit because they like monster trucks. You cannot just say like, oh, you know, monster trucks are so dumb. No, why do people watch wrestling? Because they want to see their favorite guy win. They like wrestling. Even though it may be fake and all this bullshit, they still want to watch it. Same thing with UFC. There's power scaling in almost everything. Whether it be in finances and just life in general, being athletic, being smart, being tall, being able to flirt with women. There's power scaling in every aspect of life. Prove me wrong, change my mind. Prove to me that there is no power scaling in every aspect of life. Every aspect of life is power scaling. Everything. There is some way, shape, or form that power scaling. You are being compared to somebody as we speak right now. Whether you're a man or a woman, you will be power scaled. Oh man, Brittany's pretty, but Samantha's kind of hot. Like that's power scaling. Boom, that's it. You're level 7 in hotness. She's level 8 in hotness. Oh man, Ricky's tall and he's handsome and that's power scaling, bro. If I'm ugly and you're handsome, you just scaled. You just did, and I'm just using that as the word power scaling. That's just scaling in general. But this is specific. I'm doing power scaling because I enjoy it. If you don't like it, you don't have to watch it. If you're gonna comment, I will expose you. Do not say anything that is dumb. If I find it dumb, I'm probably gonna expose you. Why? Because it's perfect content. It is perfect content. No one gives a fuck. No one gives a fuck. But I do. I care. And I'm gonna be on your ass. One Piece don't give a shit about power scaling. Logically, no. Narratively, yes. Logically, yes. Both these things are met. The reason why is because if we use logic, then everybody that whoops Luffy's ass logically would be stronger than Luffy. That's power scaling. Narratively, Luffy has to become the Pirate King, so he has to be the strongest person. Luffy literally said, and I quote, I will defeat all 4 emperors, and he said this multiple times. That is narrative. That's power scaling. He said that. That is something he has to do. Luffy is the protagonist of the story. He is one of the protagonists of the story. His dream is to become the pirate, or one of his dreams is to become the Pirate King. That requires you being the strongest person on the sea. It's just that simple. Kinemon survived Kaido's Thunder Bagua because he had to for the sake of story. Well, I mean, to be fair, he got healed by Toki, and that probably proves that you don't watch the story at all. Like, you don't watch or read the manga. It's like, oh, well, how come he survived? Because the author literally does not like killing people. That doesn't mean there's no power scaling. He doesn't like letting people die because he doesn't think that makes a story good. That's what the author believes. I'm not the author. If it was me, I would have let Kinemon die. Because people actually want to see death. That's why Attack on Titan is so popular, because people like death. You cannot relate to any character in Attack on Titan, because the second you say, oh man, I really like this character, boom, dies. He's dead. Everyone dies in Attack on Titan. Even the main character dies in Attack on Titan. No one is safe from death in Attack on Titan. That's why people like it. It's so edgy. People like that shit. Me personally, I don't care who dies. I don't give a fuck. Death don't matter. Death just means your story ended. That's it. That's it. Unless you have some sensu bean, Dragon Ball, logic, you're dead. That's it. Unless there's some sort of like resurrection, devil fruit, you're dead. That's it. You're gone. And the only resurrection devil fruit is Brook. Pell survived the nuke to the face because, well, there's another thing that I could tell that you don't read or watch the story, because if you did know, then you would also know that Buggy also survived an explosion. So
I think we should quickly go over the difference between attack potency versus
do your job.
Destructive capacity. Now, destructive capacity typically describes the scale of an attack, like how big of an area can this attack damage. So for example, here we have the Buggy Bomb, which is a cannonball explosive that can destroy multiple buildings with ease. And Buggy specifically tells us that
you heard that, guys? Multiple buildings. Oh my goodness.
It can destroy an entire small village, which for now we'll use as
maybe someone is about to, get killed by this
anonymous
thing.
as a
Let's
small
see.
town in one shot. So assuming a standard small town size, we would say a Buggy Bomb has a small town level destructive capacity because it can literally destroy a small town in one shot. And note carefully, the in one shot part is very important, because obviously less powerful explosives could also destroy a small town if you use multiple of them, but that would be the combined destructive capacity of all the explosive used, not the destructive capacity of any single explosive. Now, attack potency on the other hand speaks to the effectiveness of an attack. How it relates to destructive capacity is that the attack potency of an attack would be the destructive capacity that the attack is equivalent to. So for example, here we have Luffy casually kicking Buggy and clearly hurting him. Now we know that Buggy is durable enough to take a Buggy Bomb head on without any damage whatsoever.
Wow, you heard that? He tanked a Buggy Bomb to the fucking body and took no damage. But when Luffy kicked him, he started bleeding and he started fucking dying. I wonder why that is. Oh wait, I actually have a video. Let me see if I can show this video. Me and my friend were watching the One Piece episode. I want you to explain this. Or maybe it's this one? Okay.
The part should be coming.
Okay, do it. Okay. I want to see a Naruto character do this. Just this alone. In the eyeball. Tell me. Okay, I'll go back one more time because maybe you didn't pay attention. But he literally tanked a kunai in the eye. He tanked a sharp object in the eyeball, and it went ka-ching. Ka-ching, guys. This alone. It went in the eyeball. It went ka-ching, 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 ka-ching. Literally in the eye, guys. Do you think One Piece characters are human? These guys are abnormal. They're not normal. They are abnormally fucking weird, strange. They are not normal people. Moving on. Like, surviving the bomb to the face is nothing. I mean, did we just see... Oh, wait. I'd even show it. Lol. I didn't even show it. Wait. That's troll. Okay, this time I'm gonna show it. The eyeball. Tell this alone. Okay. Just this alone. In the eyeball. Yes. Watch it again, guys. Watch it. Watch closely. In the eye. Right in the eyeball. Right in. Oh my goodness. Alone. Literally in the eye. Have you ever played one of those games and you do like 0 damage to a Pokemon or like some shit like that? In the eyeball. Tell me an Naruto character that can do that. RuneScape, you just. Oh man. He's literally in the eyeball. He, like, the metal of the kunai just came out. Like, his eye is so durable, it just tanked a fucking kunai to the eye. So, no, trust me, you don't know what you're talking about. A nuke is not anything crazy. Plus, zones are known to have crazy durability and combat ability, so it doesn't matter. I mean, we've seen Luffy fucking... Oh, let me see if I can find this clip. That was funny. I wasn't even showing it, lol. Luffy, tanks, explosion, what's it called? What's it? Oh, Punk Hazard. Let me see if I can find it. Maybe I can find it. Maybe. Do they have it when he has like the goop all over his body? See, this is why I hate Google searching shit. Like, I have to find everything physically myself. They have... I just want to show you the picture. Yeah, like here they're just talking about it. But they don't even show a fucking picture, just show like a picture. Oh, maybe he's here. Either he tanked it or he dodged it, but one of those things he did. Here, I mean, he just ate it. Oh yeah, no. So what happened was there's an explosion here, says Luffy. Then he gets trapped up again. Luffy, watch out. Those things are super explosive. And then in the next picture, he's completely out of there. And he hits him with a jet stamp. So he... Right then and there, that would already be like... That'd be impossible. So... Like, I don't know what's the point of bringing up, oh, Pell, well, it's Pell, like, Pell is trash or whatever. Like, you don't know how strong Pell is. Pell is a fucking man bird. Like, I don't even know where to scale Pell. He could fucking be, beyond town level. For all I fucking know. We don't know yet, but he probably has a significance to the story. It's literally a plot armor. Plot armor is when a character cannot die because it is for sake of plot in the future. I don't think no one gives a fuck about Pell at the moment. Pell did his job and he survived because he's a Zoan user. So I don't think Pell is coming back into the story. So saying that's plot armor is actually dumb. Saying Luffy survived Katakuri because of plot armor makes more sense. Scaling One Piece is just dumb. That's an opinion, because the entire show literally has nothing but power scaling in it. Oda is a genius at making characters not overpowered even after. Oh, really? I think this guy did not watch the video, because I literally explained why fucking Blackbeard uses a black hole. This is something I wrote to him. If I increased your power and speed by 10 times, would you not be the strongest person on the planet? Me, I can bench press like I think 155. If I could let me get a fucking calculator real quick. I'd be the strongest fucking person in the fucking world. Do you not understand what a 10 times multiplier is? I'd be able to bench press 1,550 pounds. That would be my max. Do you understand what a 10 times multiplier is? That is a big... This guy was calling this shit a small buff. That is crazy. Luffy got stronger, but somehow he doesn't get stronger. Like, okay, this is just a... whatchamacallit, I forget. It is a contradictory statement. Like, this is just stupid. No. So he's a genius because he makes his whole show contradictory to itself. No, you're trolling. He can make Luffy stronger without making him overpowered necessarily. That's also wrong, because literally it says he has the most ridiculous power in the world. Explain to me what does that even fucking mean? There is no power more ridiculous than the Nika Nika no Mi. And then he starts turning fucking... no, come on, like... This is not broken. He's falling from the sky and then he just starts running upwards. That's not broken. That's not fucking insane. It's stated that he gets stronger. Awakening brings his rubbery body greater physical strength. He just gets stronger. And there's no cap. There's no limit to how much stronger he can get. They didn't give him a cap. They didn't say he gets hundreds of times stronger. Imagine if they just said hundreds of times stronger. Even that. But they didn't give him a limit. Like bro, what? Come on, bro. That's crazy. Let me see if I can get the screenshot. There's literally a fucking thing that says he gets stronger the more he laughs, the stronger he gets. Why even add that if there's no power scaling? But whatever. You know, you believe what you believe. That's fine. You believe what you believe. It's not like Luffy went from building level to continent level. No, if anything, he's gone anything up from that. He's just been going up. His first feat is already considered a building level feat. He took down the land of the coast. A Sea King is like how big? It's already in the meters tall. Luffy was able to physically overpower Arlong. Did you watch One Piece? Do you even watch One Piece, my guy? Like, literally, he overpowered a fishman, which is stated to be 10 times already stronger than a normal person. That means Luffy already is... And not only that, but Arlong is already stronger than most fishmen. He's like a king to them. Let me see, because I know you guys think I'm lying. Fishmen are stated to be stronger. One Piece. One Piece created by Ichiro Oda, Biology and Anatomy. Fishmen have been stated are 10 times stronger than men and 20 times stronger in the water. And Luffy physically overpowered Arlong that can literally flip a house on its head. First off, first off, they're already stronger than me, right? So being able to lift a house, you'd already be lifting up like a couple of tons. That's like lifting up a car, especially the houses he's lifting up. Like, let me see. Arlong lifts up house. Like, do you guys not understand that he's physically like lifting up a house? Can I even find this? Maybe I can't even find it. Just for you to lift up a house, that means your punch would already be strong enough to destroy a house. And this is fine because like Steinix said, Buggy was able to tank a buggy bomb which could destroy multiple houses. So that means Luffy with one punch could already destroy multiple houses. Like, that's a low ball. He could already do that. So for him to be stronger than Arlong, which is stated to be 10 times stronger than a man, and then on top of that, I would argue Arlong is way stronger than a normal fishman because he's essentially the leader of them. So it would make no sense to even say that. Moving on. Luffy is the same level. That is dumb. If you believe Luffy is still building level and he has not changed from the beginning of the show, I'm sorry, but I don't think we're watching the same. I don't think we're watching the same I think you're watching Two Piece. You watching Two Piece right now. You watching One Piece abridged. You watching One Piece with no subtitles. You just watching One Piece. You watching the Japanese version. You don't know what the fuck is going on. You don't know what's going on. You only speak English and you watch One Piece with no subtitles. That's crazy, my guy. He got small buffs over 1,000 episodes. That's crazy. A 10 times buff to speed and power is a small buff in this guy's head. That's crazy. Bluno blitz it, bro. Let me see if I can find it. Bluno beats up Luffy. First encounter. There's so many things, bro. Let me see. Okay. No damage. Yeah. Shut up and fucking dodge all of Luffy's punches. Mind you, this is a Luffy that just defeated NL. He's shitting on Luffy. Mind you, this guy's not even the strongest one. They literally gave them Dorky levels for a reason. He's the fourth strongest one. And Luffy not only surpassed this, right? So Luffy's under this. He gets gear second, and then Rob Lucci also gets his Devil Fruit. Rob Lucci is considered a 4,000 without his Devil Fruit. So in reality, the number would have been, let's say Luffy's like 750. So in reality, he'd be a 7,500. Assuming he's not like an 820. If he's an 820, then he's a little bit higher, but that means Rob Lucci also went up, cause it's already a 10 times multiplier. Where is it? I've shown this so many fucking times. Like, I don't know what's the point of me even making these videos if some of you guys don't even watch it. I'm not talking about everybody. I'm just talking about the specific people that do not watch the fucking video. Like, watch the fucking video before you actually start talking, cause it just makes no sense. Why would the author say that Luffy's abilities are gonna grow stronger if he's not gonna fucking become like some sort of crazy tank? Like, Kaido can lift an entire island casually. Why would he make Chopper dodge a beam of light? Cause he's trolling? right here. Power and speed increases tenfold. That's a 10 times increase. Why would the author do that? Why? Why the fuck would the author do that? It would make no sense. That's a small buff to you, my guy? Really? Shit. Like I said, this guy's watching Two Piece. He's watching Two Piece. This is what I noticed. Oda doesn't want to make his characters overpowered. He even said it in SBS. Have fun power scaling if it pleases you. I'm just saying it's a waste of time for those who actually want to achieve some conclusion. No, bro. Let's find this SBS that he's talking about. Actually, I think I know what SBS he's talking about. He's talking about when Oda said he didn't want to give Luffy a specific crazy power. He chose rubber because he wanted to make him more enjoyable. I know which SBS he's talking about. SBS, damn. Luffy. Why? Oh, okay. Why did Oda choose rubber for Luffy? Story in the manga was the reader would be able to relax and observe with the interest what's happening. Let me see. And it's actually funny because this shows that he actually gave Gear 5 a thought. So one of fans asked Oda why he give okay, so this is weird English. Luffy's devil fruit weakest power, how Rubber and Oda answered that give him the funniest power, that no matter how serious the story is in the manga, the reader would always be able to relax. In One Piece of these days, all kinds of strong ability users whom even Luffy can't compete with have been appearing, one after the other. In general, manga and anime, I feel that the protagonist is established to be the strongest of all. But why did you decide to turn Luffy into a pretty weak-looking rubber devil fruit user? Do your best, Japan. Haha, that is true. It seems like a mystery when you consider all the other strong and cool abilities. The answer is simple. I have picked the most ridiculous ability. That's all he said. Did not say no bullshit. If the protagonist were the typical strong guy, I doubt I could continue on with the story for long. No matter how serious the story gets, Luffy is there to stretch and inflate. He always gives me a chance to fool around. That's the kind of manga I wanted to write. He didn't say anything like, oh, I didn't want Luffy to be strong or whatever. He's never said that. That's the SBS he's talking about. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. He never said he didn't want Luffy to be strong. He just didn't want the typical, like, oh, I'm really strong and I just whoop your ass. I like Luffy. Luffy's power is very unique. The fact that he is rubber, the fact that he can manipulate his surroundings, manipulate matter and manipulate reality, bend people and turn them into rubber. That's a fucking broken ass power. That is a ridiculous fucking power, and I think he's gonna go crazier. I don't think Oda is gonna hold back. Bro, the last fight is gonna be the most craziest fight ever. Kaido versus Luffy already looks crazy. I don't think I'm telling you, this guy is watching Two Piece, no subtitles. I'm telling you, he's watching Two Piece, no subtitles. He does not know what's going on. There is no way. That's why. Okay, Luffy Gear Second is a small buff. Awakening is a small buff. I'm telling you, bro, this guy is watching Three Piece, no subtitles. He's not even watching it in Japanese. He's watching it in like fucking Spanish. Kaido still held his own against Gear 5 Luffy. Not gonna. No, he fucking, man. I'm gonna have to. Oh man. Fuck it. Do I get banned for this if I start watching the viz? If I start reading the viz? Let me see. I'm gonna Kaido lost in 5 chapters. After Gear 5 got revealed, he lost in 5 chapters. He didn't even live after the. He's like, that's it, I'm done. Let me see. Okay, so he goes into Gear 5 episode 1043, I think. Yeah, no, 1044 he goes into it. So I guess we're gonna be rewatching this. If I get copyrighted, then I'm not gonna be able to upload the video, but if we're able to watch this shit, then okay, he's literally saying body, physical strength, and freedom. It is said that in all the world, Nika, the sun god, there is no power more ridiculous. Yada yada yada. Fucking Hockey starts knocking people out, grabs him, pulls him up. He says, "Bring that ass here, boy." Fucking starts Randy ordering him and fucking swinging him around like a little bitch. Starts smashing him like a little doll. Smacks him down. Fucking throws blast breath. Luffy's laughing. He's ha 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 ha. But wah! And fucking last second, fucking grabs the fucking ground like a carpet and fucking ricochets that shit back. Then he's like, "Don't sweat it. Let's finish this shit up like it's about to be the easiest fight ever." That's the first chapter. Then Luffy continues to fight. Smacks this guy in the fucking head. Let's continue to watch this shit. He gets eaten. Fucking turns him into a balloon animal. Brings up into the sky. Escape rocket. Fucking turns into a giant. Fucking turns him into jump rope. Gets hit by blast breath. Comes back up. I think Luffy just smacking the shit out of him at this point. I think what? He only is like, "Oh, well, that was a very entertaining. It looks like you reached your limit." Nah, psych, bitch. I was just joking. Time for round 2. Let's go again. Fucking gets hit. No damage. No damage. No damage. No damage. Boing 0. Smack you right in the fucking face. What does all of this mean? He turns all white. He uses the colors of Arminen and the Supreme King and can transfer his powers to... I've never seen such freewheeling combat before. There's no one in the world who can defeat me. Like, he's like, man, I get smacked in the fucking face. Isn't this fun, Kaido? He's chilling. That's the second fucking chapter. Let's go. Let's continue this shit. He's like, and become the king of the pirates. Who are you? He's like, fucking Kaido's questioning his existence. Fucking, he gets hit. Then Luffy retaliates. He tanks this shit. Fucking dodges demolition guts casually. Grabs lightning. He's like, Onigashima is going to fall. Still smiling. Luffy's been smiling for 3 chapters. Oh my goodness. Oh my good golly. And then okay, so I'm not gonna count the next 2 chapters because we don't even get no fighting. So okay, I'll count it. Because just to give this guy the benefit of the doubt. He throws lightning at him. Fucking he smacks it away. Luffy grabs it. Luffy gets hit again. Luffy gets sent into the ground. The world is convenient. Roger didn't have any fruit powers because only Haki can transcend all. Oh my goodness. The Kaido is power scaling. That's crazy. Destroyer of Death. Thunder Bagua. Oh my goodness. Stars on his fucking... Oh, but he's still grabbing him. Oh shit, what's happening? Oh shit, not again. I'm gonna put an end to all this shit. He's still smiling. 4th chapter, let's go, boys. Fucking continuing this bullshit. Then we get the... Oh my goodness. He's about to smack the living dog shit out of him. Bajrang gun. 5th chapter, done. Then this next chapter is kind of like just... Oh. Yeah, he just shits on him in like 6 chapters, 7 chapters or whatever. Like literally Gear 5 shitted on Kaido after 6 chapters. Snake Man only lasted like half a chapter. He went into Snake Man and then like, no, stop. You trolling, bro. If I get copyrighted, I blame this guy. Snake Man did more damage to Kaido than G5 Luffy did. That like, this is just trolling, bro. Like, literally the final attack is a Gear 5 punch. Oda knows how to make things seem overpowered, but actually be balanced. I don't know. He literally turned fire into rubber, turned lightning into rubber, turned Kaido into rubber, turned him into jump rope, turned him into a balloon animal, made Luffy fly in the sky by running. If I told you you could run on air, would this already not make your fucking kick strong as shit? Like, you'd kill anybody. That's building level to you? He made... This is how I know this guy's watching Two Piece. This is how I know he's watching Two Piece. So he believes Luffy's building level. Does this look like a building-sized punch, guys? This is an island. Does that look like a building-sized punch? In this guy's eyes, yes. That's only destroying the Empire State Building right there, guys. I'm telling you, this guy's watching 3-piece, no subtitles, in Spanish. Crazy. That's why you can't throw your power scaling away to the trash where it belongs. All the buffs and small buffs, but very impressive buffs. Future Sight is a big buff, but it, like, bro, your opinion does not matter, bro. Doesn't make you now better than those who don't. Yes, it actually does. It's the main reason why Luffy won the fight. He needs future, bro. Oh man, yeah, like I said, guys watching, the guy's legit watching Two Piece, bro. Like, he's legit watching Two Piece. It's actually irrelevant to say this. Latest chapter. Let's see what he does. No, it's not this chapter. It's the other chapter. Luffy literally sees the bear guy, which is Kuma, but he calls him bear guy. A bear. He's bear guy. Let's move. He's gonna run. Before he even runs, he's like, oh shit, here we go again. Luffy already knew he was fucking coming. He was gonna shit on him right then and there. You see, Luffy even reacts to Bonnie before even getting kicked. But because he doesn't even expect it, which, I mean, you could probably argue Jewelry Bonnie's like fucking light speed as well. And notice, I like that the author does this. So whenever you see this little star thing, that means Luffy's seeing the future. So he sees that this kick is coming. Yeah, so, and then he does it again. And notice the people that are, whenever like they have that little star Kachinga thing, like it's always like the people that have hockey. He doesn't have hockey, has hockey. Like they're already seeing it coming. But you know, power scaling don't exist. Trust me, Jewelry Bonnie's not beating Luffy. You can say whatever you want. You can say that Jewelry Bonnie's gonna turn him into a kid or whatever. Even I could argue that as well. Like I said, if you're watching Two Piece with no subtitles and you're reading the manga with no subtitles, then you would know that literally what Law did. Let me see. No, it's the other chapter as well. In that same chapter, which is funny, literally Hacks gets turned against. So Law's a woman here. This would be in the same concept as Jewelry Bonnie's power. Turned you into a woman. And then, but I learned something in the Emperor fight. You could break through those powers. Those powers can't withstand intense enough hockey. And then he turns back into a woman. Or back into he turns back into a man, not back into a woman. He turns back into a man. So no, hockey is above dough fruits. That's power scaling. You get proven wrong again. If all I gotta say is Luffy is getting stronger. So now he just concedes, but he's not going from town level to city level or some shit. That's not how Oda does his power. Apparently this guy lives with Oda. He lives with Oda. this is like the son of Oda. This is like the daughter or son of Oda. And he just says, obviously this is not Dragon Ball. So only Dragon Ball can be very strong. Now you're just being biased. So you're being biased. You live with Oda. You watch Two Piece with no subtitles, and fucking in Spanish. Like, no. We are done. We are done. I'm done trolling this guy. I'm done exposing this guy. It's been your boy. If you love the toxicity, you already know what to do. Like, subscribe, share the video. Do what you gotta do. It's been your boy. If you come at me, I'm gonna come at you and I'm gonna expose you. Deuces, goodbye.